tried covered buttons yet, you don't know what you're missing. I absolutely love covered buttons. Covered buttons are metal buttons, and I'll show you the parts in just a second, that you cover with fabric. And I love to use them in home dec on pillows, and I also like them for any kind of tailoring, especially on tailored coats, to do it out of the same fabric as the garment. It just adds a very, very classy look to the garment. And they are so simple to do. You're just amazed at how simple they are. You'll find them in the store in a package similar to this. This has been open, I apologize, I kind of taped it back together. But you're looking for, in this case, this is a half ball covered button, and it's a shank button, so you will be sewing it on from the back to the garment. It comes with two pieces, the top of the button and then the backing. And on your back, you have a pattern. So you're going to cut that out, and then this is what you will be cutting your fabric from. So you want to fold your fabric, and then you can usually just hold this up to the fabric and cut out the fabric with your scissors. So as you can see, that's basically, oops, there's your half of the fabric. Open it up and you're ready to go. That's probably the hardest part, is cutting it out. What you're going to do is take the ball part, put it face down, and now you're going to tuck the fabric in all around the button. There's little jagged teeth. They won't hurt you, they aren't that sharp, but it's a little tedious. You just have to kind of work it with your fingers, and if it gets a little crunch, sometimes you'll get little pleats like that in your button. You just want to undo it and just keep working it. Now, if you have trouble with it holding to the teeth, because you really need to kind of mash that in there, you can use the tip of a pencil eraser and push against it. Works really well. So you're just kind of working this in. Now, last night this worked very well for me as I did that button. Today it's being a little more fussy. But you just have to kind of persevere. Sometimes if you can work your fingernail underneath the little ridges, it helps. Yep, is that going to work? You want to take the back. The back is going to fit over the little shank. And you want the ridged side to go down. It's going to pop right in there. So when you have your button about where you want it, you can go ahead. So when you get it, you just press it in there and you'll hear a click, and that's how you know that your button is in. And there you have a nice covered button. If you have a little piece like this that it's still sticking out, you can pop the back off the button. And again, like I said, some fabrics work a little bit better than others. Another nice option is if you get some Aida cloth and embroider like a little initial in there, or a little teeny tiny picture. You can center that on your button, and it makes for a very, very nice personalized button. The buttons come in various sizes. You can get rather large ones, and you can get little tiny ones. So give them a try. Don't be discouraged, because I was a bit of a fumble fingers. Give them a try, and usually once you get the first one going, the rest of them cooperate. Another trick that you can do if you are having trouble with your button is right around the very edge of the circle, about 1/8 of an inch in, do a tiny basting stitch, not a great big long one, but a tiny one, whether you do it by hand or machine, and you can actually draw the fabric up in the circle, and that will also help it go into the button a little bit easier and hold on the teeth. So give it a try, and I hope you like the look.